It's a childhood dream, honestly. The name just came, but since a kid, I've been really pondering on what I've seen as far as the urban community and what we didn't have growing up as being gay. Um, I felt like my whole history in the club scene, coming back and forth to Vegas, coming back and forth to different places, I felt like we didn't have a place. Meaning, every state we went to, yeah, there were gay places to go, but I didn't see people that looked like me. I didn't see entertainment that I liked. I didn't hear music that I wanted to hear. So when I came to Vegas, I just felt like, where's the culture? Where is anybody that looks like me where I can feel welcomed? And I didn't see that. So I just felt like, okay, this is the perfect place to create something for us, by us. So there went Vegas Urban Pride. We are definitely going on our fourth year, so I'm excited about that. For Vegas, it had to be Vegas's best model to me, which is Melissa Benz. I mean, she's the most hardworking woman here to me when it comes to the modeling, when it comes to hosting, and I've always wanted to work with her. So as soon as the idea of Pride came to mind, she was my go-to person. It was definitely a setback because it separated a lot of people. It created distance between ENTs. It stopped me right in my tracks as far as planning and knowing what was going to go on with the club venues that we were already connected with. I tried to stay in contact as far as doing community events, fed the homeless during COVID, and we tried to do little things so that we can stay in touch with the community. But it kind of was hard as far as seeing people because they're so used to coming out, being with us, being in large numbers. So it really made it difficult. Our number one thing was to make sure that we stayed safe for our community and the people that normally come. So we definitely was trying to stay in the guidelines of COVID-19 and make sure that, we kept the numbers low, we kept everybody safe with the mask on, and still do as much as we could in the community. No, definitely not. Like, our followers, my followers, have followed me my whole life. I've been in this industry for 20 plus years, and everywhere I've been, they've been. They're very devoted, and right now, I know they're waiting for me to just drop, what are we gonna do? Where can we pick up from? And I now have what we're looking for to make it happen this year. That is why I'm confident that Vegas Urban Pride is gonna come bigger, stronger, and better for 2021. One main highlight for me is just watching a vision that it's been in my head as a child all the way to adult, finally seeing it come true on a blacktop of a motorcycle set in Vegas. I think that totally blew me as well as blowing everybody else that came out and seeing what we had going on. We had Jess Hilarious, April Jones, most of the cast of Love and Hip Hop came out and just was free. Nobody wanted to be with security. Nobody wanted to be Hollywood. Everybody was just excited and just happy to be where we were in unity. So coming from that and then turning right back around and meeting Sarah, talking to the Hard Rock and doing something that's never been done. They said that Pride couldn't come to the Strip. They said that urban community couldn't be showcased on the Strip, and being able to go get the money somehow and make it happen and bring everybody that I've met my whole entire life, red carpet wise, and having them come to stages and perform and just looking out to see so many smiles on people's faces, it was like unbelievable. And I think that was the highlight of my life, not just Vegas Urban Pride. My life dream had finally came true. Uh, I had to do a lot of soul searching, to be honest with you. I definitely wanted to give up. I thought I should give up. When I lost all my emails, my Facebook, access to my Instagram, being able to talk to people, communicate like I used to, I thought that, okay, maybe I need to call it quits. How can I do such a big event without having a starting point? I had to reflect on myself, and I had to remind myself that if you can believe it, if you can dream it, if you can think of it, if you can get the courage to do it, then you can make it happen. I had to remind myself that there's people out there that I can reach out to and make this happen for 2021. I definitely just dust myself off. I got in a good place, and I started remembering the people that connected with me from the very beginning. And that's where I started at. I just started reaching out saying, hey, I want to do Vegas Urban Pride 2021. Can you help me? And voila, here we are today, saving Pride, and I'm definitely here for it all. Man, phenomenal. I actually got a proclamation. I have a day named after me, October 25th. I actually had a parade during Pride previously. We had a Pride ride. It wasn't quite a parade, but it was just letting them know that we're here, the day is official, and we're just happy to bring something to Vegas that is urban, LGBTQIA, for everybody, not just the gay community, but the straight community as well. This is a unity, and I'm just happy to have a day that specifies that here in Vegas. We've given the Black, brown, and Asian, and really anyone in the LGBT community that needs a place to call home, a home that is protected, where they feel loved, where they can come and get resources from our community partners. We've been an ear to the streets and became a voice to the needs. I've shined a light with the trans community on the deaths that's been happening and trying to find ways that we can shine light on them and for them to be able to get help. We created a charity event during Pride's weekend called Drop the Guns, Pick Up a Ball. It is a gun violence awareness event. We help our community get free resources and testing for HIV. We bring in speakers that can counsel people with mental health to help them as far as dealing with COVID and just day-to-day life. One movement we began during COVID is Love Thy Neighbor. That is where the community comes together with me and we collect toiletry, and once a month we go out and we give that to the homeless. We also give them food, we give them words of encouragement, and I do that with different leaders here in Vegas. Basketball saved my life when my mom got killed, of course, through gun violence. I was lost as a kid and I needed something that was going to take my mind off of being alone. And basketball, that was it. For me, creating this community event, it's to remind kids that they don't have to turn to the streets. They don't have to turn to gangs. They can turn a negative into a positive. They can email me at officialvegasurbanpride@gmail.com, or they can go directly to the Instagram, Vegas Urban Pride. We're excited to bring the event back and hoping that the whole community can come out and get involved.